Yo, what up, nigga? PPV. Figure this shit out again, goddammit. I'm trash as fuck at this. I gotta get used to this shit. Niggas know I don't go live and shit, bro. Waiting for bro to pull up. But yeah, PPV, man. We gotta do this part. You know what I'm saying? Because it fucked up the first time and shit. So I'm waiting for bro to chime in one time for the fun time. So we can talk some shit. PPV. You know what I'm saying? Where bro at? Trying to add you, bro. See what this shit do. Say it's adding you, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
My man, 100 grand. What's good, my boy?
Same shit, different toilet, 2 shots from alcoholic. You know how that go.
Out the giddy. Who you talking to, boy? Who you talking to, boy?
Yeah. Ah, ah.
Everything.
You
You
got to
talking
cook.
to?
Hold on. Fuck that. Stay right there.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
There we go. Yeah, you got your. I got my Cuervo. I got
Oh
my
yeah,
Cuervo.
Jose Cuervo. That shit make me want to
Yeah, I got my
party,
Cuervo.
hoes.
Cuervo Gold, my friend.
I feel
Cuervo
you,
Gold.
man. Out the gate, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta try to pick off of where we left off because we got cut off on some goof ass shit on everything.
Right. I hear you.
Out the gate. I'll wait for you to come back though.
All right, bet.
Yeah, I gotta share this shit, man. How you share this shit around, bro? Cause you know I don't do this shit, bro.
All right, so on the bottom left hand side,
Yeah.
it should say share in white next to the comments.
Yeah, my shit ain't set up like that. I got an Android.
Oh, it should be like a share button there easily. I love Androids. Those are my favorites. This iPhone shit sucks, yo.
Okay, all right. Now I see invite friends and shit.
Right, there you go. Invite friends. Invite friends.
Okay, got you, got
Right,
you.
there you go right there.
Yeah, so we back
Gotcha.
again with my man Black. You know what I'm saying? Cause last time we was got to talking about goddamn government drugs and shit. That motherfucker just said, nigga, fuck both y'all, man. We ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said, nah, nigga, y'all niggas is giving out the secrets. That's what that was.
Yeah, you
Y'all
know what I'm
niggas is
saying?
giving out secrets.
But we gonna get right back into it though. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So like I was
Yeah.
saying, bro, I used to have an addiction to pills myself when I was a youngster. You know what I mean? Because I'm
Okay.
really not I really don't do pills now because I seen what it can do to people. You know what I'm saying? I know what it did to
Right.
me at one point. You know what I mean? So
Right.
were you ever on prescriptions?
Yeah, I mean, I was on Adderall, you know,
Mm-hmm.
shit like that. But that's when I was little, Ritalin,
Me too.
you know.
Yeah, little nigga.
Um, I had Thorazine. They gave me Thorazine. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? And when I was in the system, they gave me Thorazine. But as I got older, I stopped fucking with the doctors. You know what I'm saying? I was just self-medicating, just to keep the voices down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It keep the fucking keep the demons at bay. You know what I mean?
100. So how was you self-medicating? Like, what was your go-to at that time?
Well, if I was in Staten Island or Philly, I was smoking dust. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Down south, fucking with all types of lean and just fucking with drugs, man. You know what I'm saying? And I advise everybody out there, you know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with the drugs. You understand what I'm saying? Stay away from the drugs as long as you can, because the shit ain't no fucking joke. That shit will fuck you up. You know what I mean? You got your party drugs. I mean, when E-pills came out
Mm-hmm.
in like the 90s, Ja Rule, Biggie Smalls, everybody's talking about E-pills. we was already, you know, we was already popping E-pills. That's just what it was. Then perks came out. Niggas in the streets was fucking with the perks and the Xannies and shit, not really knowing and understanding that that was white people's medication. White people used to use those to get high. You understand what I'm saying? Prescription drugs. Black people didn't really use that stuff to get high. You know what I mean? Yeah. But nowadays niggas get high off of whatever the fuck they can, you know?
On everything. On everything. You know what I'm saying? So how did you come
I ain't lying to you.
What'd you say, brother? I ain't want to cut you off.
I said, you know, everybody's getting high with something. But Suede, I think Suede was a big influence in that. Jay Murder. You know, I had a few homies and a few females like OD on me and shit. You know what I mean? I OD'd a couple of times. You know, I OD'd, but you know, thanks to the spirits, I lived. You know what I mean? I lived through that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Blessings.
I tell niggas all the time, don't fuck with the drugs. Leave the drugs alone, man. You know what I mean? Don't let that be your basis of inspiration.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people feel like they can't do nothing unless they're high. You know what I mean? But it's already in you, bro. Right. You know what I mean?
It's already in you. Like I said, I can't use that for no excuse. I fucking got high because I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? You know, in the beginning, it was like just kind of trying to escape things. But after a while, I just didn't give a fuck, and I just enjoyed the high. So I would use that as I need an E-pill so I could do 5 songs straight without writing. That shit is already in me. No, nigga, you like the ecstasy. You like the ecstasy.
That's it, nigga. Yeah, you know that's it. Yeah.
You like the ecstasy. You like fucking these bitches while you high, nigga. Yeah, just keep it official. And that's just what it was. I like fucking. I used to fuck these bitches while I was high, and I enjoyed it. You know what I mean?
On everything. Now I feel you. So you know what I'm saying. So how long did that go on? You know what I'm saying? Because you said shout out to Swave 7 once again. You know what I mean? He helped bring you out of that because you was kind of in a depressed state. Because you said you was trying to get high to calm the voices down. You know what I mean? Because I feel what you're saying, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, as a kid, I think as a kid I was always depressed. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it was as a kid. You know what I'm saying? As a kid. I had my first kid when I was 15, just turning 15.
Oh, shit, yeah.
You know, right before my 15th birthday. So, yeah, I ain't never been a kid. You know what I'm saying? I've been a grown man all my life. You know what I'm saying? Had to take care of myself out there, you know, in them streets, you know, fucking with older women. They got kids already, you know, set me up for the stepdaddy life, you know what I'm saying? From an early age and shit. So, I think it was just a sense of, you know, too many near-death experiences. You know, and a lot of people don't understand that when you really outside, like you got some niggas you got street niggas, you got hood niggas, and then you got gangsters. When you really outside and you really playing around and you really in the field, you really in the field. You know what I'm saying? You ain't on the bench for 9 innings. You know what I mean? They only sit you down when you're up by 20. You understand what I'm saying? That should take a toll on your brain. That should fuck up your mind. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times the drugs will just keep shit at bay for you. You know?
Out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Definitely when you bang.
This is self-medication. Yeah, this is self-medication right here.
Yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? It is. You know what I'm saying? Because definitely when you bang, because I want to speak on that too. You know what I'm saying? Definitely when you bang, you don't want to really feel, bro. You know what I mean? Definitely when you really in the field, you shouldn't have any feelings. You know what I mean? You could be a fucking casualty. You get smoked.
Yeah.
Out of here, my nigga, thinking the wrong way, bro. You know what I mean? Because when you out here, bro, you got to be out here full throttle.
You know what I mean? Right. You can't, you know, you outside, like, if you ain't in your right state of fucking mind, you giving a fuck too much, you're going to get fucked over.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, let's speak about that animal side of you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because you are Crip, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been Crippin'?
That's a fact.
How long you been Crippin'?
22 years. 22 years, bro.
OG Crip guy. Damn, nigga.
22 years. 22 years. I turned Crip in 1998.
Okay, so let's talk about that. New York Crippin'. I just wanted to speak on that. You know what I mean? Like, how did you become affiliated with the Crips in New York? You know what I mean?
Well, one, I'm from New York. That's one.
Yeah.
But on my block, like right down on my block on East 21st in Newkirk, between Avenue D and Newkirk. Right down the block is Dorchester. And down the block used to be the homies. The homies was down the block. I was going back and forth to like Vegas and LA for a little while. And I was always dealing with homeboys out there anyway. But I wasn't gang affiliated at the time. I just was fucking with the homies. And it just so happened to be the Crips. And I remember I went to the Allen one time. I was still 550. I was still,
you know, I'm from Indiana. I know what you mean. You know what I mean? What you mean?
Right. So I went to Rikers Allen. So I'm in Rikers Allen.
Which is I'm 550 at the top. Which is prison, right?
Right, that's prison. It's jail. I'm saying it's jail. It's not prison, it's jail. It's not prison.
Gotcha.
You know, prison is, you know, it's jail. It's jail. It's not prison, it's jail. Yeah. And I noticed that, you know, the predominant set in Rikers Allen was blood at the time. And I noticed that the Black American or the Spanish American that wasn't affiliated, especially my Brooklyn niggas, my Brooklynites, them niggas couldn't live. Niggas couldn't get on the fucking phone. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was taking their fucking commissary from them. You know, niggas couldn't live. So when I seen this happening, I stood up for niggas. I stood up for the black niggas. You know what I'm saying? If you black and you from Brooklyn, nigga, you get on the fucking phone. That's just what it is. But that was just me, and I had to realize that you can't beat the whole fucking house, you know, because these niggas is pussy. You understand what I'm saying? You can't get flipped and fucked up because these niggas is ass. But one day I'm on 21st in Dorchester, and the homies was talking to me. And in my mind, remember, I'm American, right? I'm American. Down the block was all the West Indian niggas. So in my mind, I figured, you know, if I got with these niggas, being that I'm already hustling, I'm selling crack, selling weed, selling coke, I could go to war with these Jamaican niggas down here, you know, and really go to war with these niggas because I got the homies over here, you know? But it turned out what I didn't know was that the Crips was West Indians.
Full Joe shit, nigga.
Right, like, you know, when I moved to Flatbush, I was 18 years old. You understand what I'm saying? Coming out the group homes, you know what I mean? Right, so right. I didn't realize that I'm in an interview. I didn't realize that that they were West Indians, not necessarily Jamaican, but Guyanese, Trinidadian, you know, Jamaican.
Yeah.
Right, they was West Indian, and they wasn't trying to really go to war with their own people.
Right.
So that didn't work out. That didn't work out for me. I had to handle that on my own. You know what I mean?
It's understood. It gotta be explained.
Right. I had to handle that on my own. Yeah. So the homies, you know, they always had love for me on that particular block. Anyway, so I decided to fuck with the homies. You know what I mean, that's what I did. Me and my brother Lance. Feed my brother Lance. Shout outs to TFC 2 Crips.
100. You know what I'm saying? So 1998. So because you know it's different sets under the Crip umbrella. So what type of Crip are you, brother?
I'm an 823rd gangster. Get straight. G-Stone is the foundation. Get straight is the umbrella. You understand? August 23rd is the day of the birth. You know what I mean? That's where I originated from. A couple of years ago, I ended up hooking up with the Compton Crips. The WAYDAHS. I got with the WAYDAHS, Carver Park Compton Crips, and I started fucking with those brothers. And you know, I'm still politicking and still trying to bring the family over here to the east and see how the G-Stone Crips over here accept that. So I'm still in transition with bringing the families together, you know, as far as the west and the east and things like that. Just bringing forth a peace. Not that we need a solidification or that my niggas need the west to behind them or anything like that. But I just come from a generation to whereas everything is protocol and you want to go step by step, you know? So that's where I'm at with that right now. Yeah, but it's been 22 fucking years. Salute to the Get Straights. Salute to the Rollers. Salutes to everybody in New York City. Salute to everybody on the West Coast.
Now, I salute that, you know what I'm saying, for trying to, you know what I mean, bring the guys together, you know what I'm saying, because I'm a vice lord from Indiana. The Mecca is in Chicago, you know what I'm saying, 16th and Lawndale. Like, that's my Mecca. You know what I'm saying? So I understand, and I'll be trying to bring the shit together myself how I can, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, I'm trying to rotate with the brothers, you know what I mean? It's sliding from the shot in a minute, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand trying to, you know what I mean? Because I always look at shit like, what if the Black Panthers looked at, because you know that originated in Oakland. You know what I mean? What if that Oakland chapter of the Black Panthers looked at the Chicago chapter of the Black Panthers like, y'all not real Panthers?
Right.
You know what I mean, bro? We doing the same shit, bro. It's just on different sides.
I mean, and I give a homage. I give a homage to the West. You know what I'm saying? The shit originated there. You know, it's like Nas said, it's nothing new under the fucking sun. You know what I mean? It's nothing new under the sun. And eventually, it was gonna come here. You know what I mean? Eventually, it was gonna spread to Brooklyn. You know, it started in Harlem first. You know what I'm saying? With the Harlem 30s, it started with those brothers first. As far as New York, as far as my knowledge and my wisdom and understanding. You know, don't quote me on anything. Yeah. But I know it started there in Harlem first. And by the time it reached the jail system, you know, it was already in Brooklyn. So it only felt right. It felt right. It felt right to go left. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
It felt right. And the West has so much love for me. You know, the West Coast Compton Crips has so much love for me that I just wanted to bring that part of my family to New York and bring that together. You know what I'm saying? It's still a conversation in progress.
100, you know what I'm saying? But I salute your heart, brother, because, you know what I'm saying? Your heart's definitely in the right place, brother. You know what I mean? Unification. Bro.
Yeah, some people not feeling it. That's right. We all brothers. We all brothers. We all sisters. You know what I mean? I just got tired of the segregation. I got tired of no unity. I got tired of seeing, you know, 50, 60 niggas in the facility, and niggas ain't got no protection for each other. You know, we over here, you over there. You niggas is 4 blocks away from each other. What the fuck is you talking about out in the world? You know what I mean? Niggas is all Crip at the end of the day. So let's bring that full circle. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, love all Crip on earth. You know what I mean? That's just what it was. And this is before the 8-ball broke. You know what I mean? This is before that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So 100, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother. Nah. Go ahead. Go.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
No, I don't want to cut your thoughts off.
No, my thought was done.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You know what I mean? So salute to you on that. You know what I'm saying? So you 22 years in on this Crip thing, 1998. You know what I mean? You hooked up with the Compton homies. You trying to bridge the gap. So let's speak on rap. Let's get to this rap shit. You know what I mean? When did you start rapping, brother?
What you mean? Like when you started writing rhymes, or when I came outside with it?
Let's go. Let's go. Writing rhymes, bro. I
gotta start writing rhymes when I was like,
start from the beginning, baby.
I was like 9. I was like 9. Raw bass had this it takes 2 to make a thing go right. It takes 2 to make a rhyme.
It's a party record.
Yeah, so one day in Marcy, I was born in Marcy, like I told you before. So one day in Marcy, I'm laying in my bed. It's Marcy Day. I'm laying in my bed, and you know, my moms and them ain't let me outside like that. So I'm laying in my bed, and I heard that record, and I think that was the first time I ever like said a rhyme over a record. And then something happened to me after that. You know what I mean? I got open, man. I got a bug. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, with Jay-Z being in the projects and always rapping around the way, you know, it was easy to see a MC and get the understanding of what a real MC is. You understand what I'm saying? What? You gotta give me a minute. I'm in the interview. Give me a minute. So it kind of felt good to come out and rap, you know, as a little nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Rap for Jay and see what Jay got to say, because Jay was the OG of rapping in the hood. He wasn't famous, nothing like that at the time, you know what I mean? He was just in the hood, so it felt good. But yeah, it started from there, and then I think I met Supernatural around 12 years old, around 12.
Supernat?
Yeah,
boy, you met Supernatural. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because he's from Marion, Indiana, bro. He from, I'm just saying, bro, born. He was born in Marion.
He was born there, but
we ain't got a lot of motherfuckers from here.
Yeah, he's from Marcy Project.
We get one goddamn, man, come on, man. That's us, man. He one of us, man. But go ahead, bro.
Supernat sat me down as a boy, showed me how to write bars, how to construct bars, put them together.
Sat you down, bro. Wow.
Yeah, Supernat. Yeah, Supernat. Like I said, I think I was bred for this. You know what I mean? I was bred for it. It was something that came natural to me. And for some reason, through the spirits of everything in the world, through all the pain and all the hurt that I put in the world, I still had some angels out there that led me in the direction to deal with the greats. You understand what I'm saying? They led me in the direction. I had a cousin, Intelligence Allah. He was a rapper, 5%er. You know, he was real tight with niggas in the streets, the Killer Bins, the RIKERS. You know, then you had dancers. Remember, hip hop was a lot of dancing back in New York back in the days. So, you know, I would get with the Ziggy Tribe from Harlem, or I would get with MC Light dancers, or I would get with Scoop and Scrap, you know, Big Daddy Kane dancers. This is me as a little nigga. You know what I mean? I'm a little nigga. Yeah. But I always had a lot of heart. And by the time my mom's put me out, I was always outside. So you couldn't ignore me. So Super Nat taught me how to actually put my thoughts on pen and paper. You know? Even back then, Jay didn't write. Even back then, he wasn't really writing. You know what I mean? So I started, so I would freestyle learning from Supernatural and Jay-Z. Then you had my generation, which was Memphis Bleak, you know, H Money Bags, Cheetah K, you know, the whole Cody's.
Money Bags.
That was my generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, those was my generation. So you get that, now you got that in there. And they all adapted to the older niggas as well. That's why you think they rap the way they fucking rap, you know? Because they had OGs around them, niggas that really was putting in that fucking pain as far as music was concerned, and they was learning how to, you know, perfect the craft. 100%. Then I graduated to
before you talk about how you graduated, you know what I mean? Because I want to know, like, how did you create a relationship with Super Nat, bro? Because that's just not normal, bro. You can't just skip over that. Like, everybody don't have a relationship with fucking Super Nat, bro. Nigga battle.
Having a relationship, me having a relationship with Super Nat growing up in Marcy is just the equivalent to you having a relationship with the rapper from down the block from you. You from the hood, from the projects. I'm a little nigga in the projects. Super Nat always been like an ambassador for hip hop. You know, always been like a big homie to niggas in hip hop. So I guess when he seen me, you know, they started calling me Prodigy or whatever. I think he's seen a spark. He's seen a talent. You know what I mean? He's seen a talent. My voice was very different. You know, back then it was very different. Before the cigarettes, you know, and all of that. So I think he's seen. So to build a relationship really wasn't hard. He gravitated to me for some reason. But you figure, 11 years old, 12 years old, this nigga's selling crack, this nigga's smoking weed, cigarettes, this nigga drinks beer, he drinks liquor. You know, let me pull this little nigga to the side and just pull his coattail and school him a little bit. So that's basically what he did for me. Super Nat, he schooled me. Matter of fact, and then the next time I bumped into him after some years is when I battled Eminem. Super Nat he sat right across from me. He sat next to Eminem while I battled. When I battled M, Super Nat was sitting right there. M, the white boy. There's only one M.
I'm just saying, bro.
I ain't talking about the bag of peanuts.
Bro, the way you tell your stories, you just said it's nonchalant. Oh, that time I battled him. Nigga, hold up. Nigga, goddamn. Hold on. You can't just say it like, that's your life. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't really a big deal. It wasn't really a big deal. You know, when I think about it, it wasn't a big deal then. It's the same way it's not a big deal now. It would have been a big deal if 97, 98?
Yeah. He wasn't even, you know what I mean? But still, though. But it wasn't a big deal then.
He was in New York. He was in New York at the time, him and Paul Rosenberg. And Supernatural, I remember he whispered in my ear and he said, yo, you better shoot this white boy the fuck up. That's what Supernat told me. That's what Supernat told me. Poison Pen, Evil D, you know, these is the brothers who put this together. You know what I mean? These is the niggas who was putting these battles together, and it just so happened that the white boy this particular day, he came through with Paul Rosenberg, and Supernatural was there, you know, Lord Jamal. You understand what I'm saying? The niggas like that is in the building. You know what I mean? Niggas is in the building. So it's like, yo, listen, you got to represent.
You got nigga, legends in the building that day, boy. You got the
he said, yo, you better eat this white boy the fuck up. You better kill this nigga. This is Supernat. Now, mind you, I ain't seen Supernat at this time for maybe 10, 11 years. Yeah. Maybe less than that. Maybe less than that. Maybe less than that. Yeah, maybe I give it 8 to 9, 10 years the most that I seen Supernat. And that's the first thing he said to me. So my sensei, you know, my sensei is here.
I gotta
my opponent is here. Yeah. My opponent is here. I got half of Brooklyn with me. You know what I'm saying? Outside the radio station Clash, you know. They break dances. Everybody's there. You got Lord Jamal. You know, the shit was incredible. DJ Evil D. You know, this shit was incredible. It was incredible. You know.
Oh, geez, bro.
And he got smoked. And he got smoked. You know what I mean?
So hold on, bro. Cause I'm just saying, bro. Say it one more time. You smoked this nigga, cause bro, I
smoked him. Eminem got smoked. It was a great battle. We battled for about 45 minutes, in its entirety, about 45 minutes. Back then, it wasn't no rounds. You know, you just went verse for verse. Yeah, it wasn't no rounds, no 2 minutes. You know, you went verse for verse.
Facts.
You know, you let the crowd judge. Yeah, you let the crowd judge. If you rap it too long, I cut you off. You know, I'm in there. You know, I'm in there. And me and the white boy, we going back and forth. We doing it. We doing it. We doing it. We doing it. I'm dusted, all that.
Oh, you was on that, yeah. You was zoned the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm just going. Cut your mother head off. I'm just going. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going. So, and he was going. Now, what was interesting about the battle and Super not being there is just the fact that he rapped how I rapped.
Meaning?
Like I didn't kick street rhymes back then. I didn't rap about what I did outside back then. I was a battle rapper.
Rhymes. If I was to do something to you, type of rhymes.
No, not really. It was more like, you know, I hate my mother. I walk on the moon. You know, shit like that. You know what I mean? It was what we call it, astronomical shit. You know what I mean? It was some astronomical shit, and I didn't rap about the streets as much as I did as I got older. Because, you know, when you're at that age, you know, you think you've grown. I had kids already. I lived a grown life, but I still had a lot more experience to go through. And I just didn't felt like putting gang in the music back then was a good look. You know, you don't shoot a nigga and tell about it, right? You know, you don't shoot a nigga and come on the block. Yo, I just shot these niggas down the block. You don't do that. So I didn't do that with the music either. You know, I didn't do that either. I just
real gangsters, how we came up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a little older than me, bro. You know what I mean? But how I came up, bro, gangsters, they made party music, bro. They wasn't making gangster records to talk about the shit they did, my nigga. They trying to get away from the streets. Niggas make records to still try to glorify this shit. It's like, man, we don't like what we do. We trying to legitimize our money.
They wasn't talking about the shit that you know, the Big Daddy Kanes, the Rakims, Kool G Rap, you know, even Kool G Rap. You know, Kool G Rap spoke some gangster shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Bro, so on the friendliest beats, them beats was friendly as hell sometimes.
Yes.
Gangster, lyrical as fuck. Yeah. Real shit.
Yeah. So I didn't really graduate to making music until I caught a bid not too long after that. I caught a bid in 99, I believe. I was fighting a case in 99. And I was down south for a while. Down south for about 1.5 years fighting this case. 2 years, I believe, the most. And I started writing songs. So when I came back to New York from the South, I had songs. I didn't have battle raps anymore. You know what I mean? It wasn't the same intensity. And I remember Come Up DVD was out at the time. Fendi had Come Up DVD. So when I came home, the first person I called was Fendi.
Yeah. Doggy Diamonds was a part of that
First I called Mike Tyson and Jackie Rowe first, because that's who I was with before I went down south. That's who I was with before I got locked up down there. So I called them first when I came home, and then I called Fendi. And the first thing Fendi said was, yo, kick a rap for me. So I kicked this rhyme called Many Ways of Torture. It's one of the rhymes I battled him with. And he was like, yo, he's like, yo, I heard that already. Like, you spit that 2 years ago. Like, you know what I mean? Give me some new shit. I said, yo, I don't battle no more. You know what I mean? I write songs now.
Your rhyme, though. He actually remembered your rhyme from 2 years ago?
Yeah.
That's fine.
I know that rhyme to this day. You know, that was my shit. That was like my clincher.
No, I'm saying you spit it to Fendi. Did you spit it to Fendi before he said that he heard it?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. For him to remember that, you had to be on his room, bro. Niggas can spit shit today, bro. I don't remember, bro. But nigga, you know what I mean?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Fendi was waiting for me to come home. You know, at the time they had Gravy, they had Franchise, they had the group Violator Records.
Brooklyn.
You know,
Brooklyn, right?
Busta Rhymes. Yeah. They had everybody at Violator. And Fendi was popping. So He was waiting for me to come home. So when I came home, he asked me to kick a rhyme. I kicked that rhyme. And he was like, yo, nah, I heard that. Give me some new shit. So I spit some new shit, and he was like, no, the battle shit. I was like, yo, I don't battle no more. He was like, what? I was like, nah, I don't battle no more. I write songs. That nigga hung up on me.
Well, nigga, we ain't gotta talk no more, my nigga. I'm hitting you up for this.
Yeah, that nigga hung up on me.
I know what I'm saying, but
Fendi from Brooklyn.
Fendi from Brooklyn too, right?
Nah, Fendi from Queens.
He from Queens?
Yeah, Queens. Yeah. Whether he was born in Brooklyn or not, I don't know. I just know know him as a Queens.
I always heard Buddy rep Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Because I'm a DVD head. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I'm not. Like I said, don't get me wrong. He could have been born in Brooklyn or whatever. But as far as I know, it was Queens. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So the nigga hung up on you. Clicked on your ass.
Yeah, he hung up on me. He hung up on me. I called the nigga back. He was like, yo, truthfully and honestly, you know, Smack got a battle league now. You know, there's no more DVDs. Smack is doing this ultimate rap league shit. And that's what he was into. He was going to the battles all the time. You know, and he was trying to get artists to come on that platform. But me, I wanted to be an artist now. I didn't want to battle rap no more. I wanted to do music. So that relationship kind of fell. This is 2000. This is September. This was September. No, this was September of 2001.
Oh, one. Wow. Early on.
Yeah, this is September of this is September of 2001. And you know, he was telling me about Smack and what they was doing. I still didn't watch any of it yet. You know, I wasn't into it yet. And he just wasn't feeling what I was doing. So that relationship kind of depleted. You know what I mean? It just kind of fell. And I didn't battle for years after that. I didn't battle. Prior to that, that's all I did was
on music. So let me ask you this question.
My focus is on music.
Yeah.
And my focus is on CRIP'N.
So you were still banging. So let's talk about that too. You know what I'm saying? Because what you were saying about Super Nat, he showed you how to write and structure. So was this like shortly after he was like, man, I'm on some writing song shit. Like I know the formula now. You know what I mean? Was it like that?
Like, once he showed me how to do it, when he showed me that, I was like 12. I was a little boy.
So fast forward.
By the time when I met Fendi, I was in my early 20s, around 22.
Okay, boom, then goddamn, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So what nigga, why'd you stop battling at that point? You know what I mean?
For me, I felt like I beat everybody. For me, you know, I beat RIKERS, I beat Eminem, I beat Shabazz Disciple.
Stop.
I beat everybody. I beat everybody who they brought to me.
Stop, bro.
I didn't have no fucking losses.
Stop, brother. Stop. No, stop. Time. RIKERS, my nigga. See, I didn't even know you battled RIKERS. I'm a hip hop head. You can't just skip over names like I'm some like some spring chicken, nigga. I'm an old nigga.
I battled RIKERS. I battled RIKERS at Sports Center in LA. We was opening up. We opened up for the Loonies that night. Yeah, we had a group called Seventh Element.
You an OG for real, bro.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck they thought, but I was in a group called Seventh Element, right? I was in a group called Seventh Element. Mike Tyson, Mike Records, Jackie Rowe was the management, and they took us out to LA to perform. We opened up for the Loonies, you know, Mac 10, NC8. You know, we got to perform for some real Crips and Bloods. Yeah. You know, niggas in wheelchairs with rags on their wheels, and you know, it was lit. The group 702 from Vegas, they was out there performing, and RIKERS was there that night, and we ended up battling. So I beat him. I beat him. I battled Breeze the Ever Flowing from Nervous Records. He beat me. I beat him. I beat C Rage Wars. I battled Poison Pen. I battled. That's my hobby.
Hold on, bro. C. Ray Walls, bro. That's another, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's another Liverpool.
Smoke this boots. Smoke this
boots. C. Ray Walls. One of the fucking freestyle.
Now listen, now the relevancy to C. Rage Wars is the moment that I beat C. Rage Wars, it couldn't have been no more than 30 seconds later. They sat that white boy in front of me. Remember, I beat C. Rage Wars and Eminem the same night. You understand? The same night. Same night, same year. You know what I mean? Same bat channel, same bat fucking time. You know what I mean? And Poison Pen, I remember Poison Pen, he just was kind of looking at me like, yo, this motherfucker here has a problem. You know, yeah, shout out to the homie. Poison Pen was cracking. I was talking to Penn earlier. You know, I mean, I was telling him about that I was going to do this interview today. And Penn, you know, I don't know if it was a setup. Yeah, I don't know if it was a setup or what it was. I just know at that radio station, 88 Hip Hop, I was the reigning champion for 9 weeks. I had 9 battles there, and I didn't lose one. So they sat that white boy down to try and fuck me up. But he got fucked up. You understand? Yeah, M, you fucking hear me, nigga. You know already. You already know. You already know. Don't play. You know already. Yeah, you know already. You already know. You sat in front of me. Back then, my name was I Divine. You know, guard bodies. Everybody was guard body in New York, 5% lessons. So it was I Divine, our victory, our nation, equality, to break it down. This was after I left the name Prodigy. I had a lot of names, you know what I mean? But I Divine was at that time. And Eminem, I didn't even know he was a white boy. You know, he had his hood on. You know, he sat down at the table. Slim Shady, they called him. You know, Slim Shady. And when he started rapping, I was like, what? Oh, you see, I was winning because wasn't nobody talking about killing their moms. You know, black men love their mother, whether she was a dopehead, a crackhead, a prostitute, whatever. Black men love their mother. At that age, I wouldn't say that I did. I don't even think I could say that I did at that age. So most of my rhymes was about, you know, hating my brothers. Yeah, just anger, you know, fuck my moms, you know, and fuck my father, and I'm gonna kill my whole family, and, you know, drugs. And now you got the white boy who's saying it, and I think it became more acceptable from him than from me in the public eye, because black people never wanted to seem like drug addicts. You know, if you did drugs, that was taboo in the hood. You did drugs, you was a fiend. If a white person did drugs, it was normal. You understand?
Everything.
That's what white people do. If a young black motherfucker was sniffing cocaine, it's like, oh no, oh that nigga's a crackhead. What the fuck is he doing? But shit, nigga, I was going to the South. Niggas was 17 sniffing cocaine. Niggas was 15 shooting dope, because that's just what their world was.
That's what it was.
In New York, it was different. In New York, we sold the dope and the crack to our people, but I never knew a 17-year-old crackhead.
Never?
Or I never knew a 15, not at that age, no. Right. I didn't know a 15-year-old who sniffed coke in New York at that age. I didn't start experiencing those type of people until I was homeless. You know what I mean? When you're homeless, you get to see everything. So by the time I was 13 and 14, by the time I was 13 and 14, I saw everybody do everything. Homosexuals, you know, niggas on drugs, young people. But with M, you got this white man speaking this shit that white people talk, this trailer trash talk, and it was like, oh shit, this white boy is nice. But I just said the same fucking thing. You know what I mean? That's why I won 9 weeks in a row. So he ended up losing, you know, long story short, he ended up fucking losing, you know, smoking on my weed, smoking on my dust, you know, him and Paul Rosenberg, you know, standing out there.
They was in that dust with you, boy.
Yeah, he was, yeah, that's what I kept that with me. Yeah. And, you know, he was smoking my bud.
Because I'm saying, if
we chopped it up for a long time.
Niggas is just tuned in, you know what I'm saying? Because you already spoke on, you know what I mean, the type of lifestyle that you were living at that time. I don't want niggas to just tune in, oh, this nigga, ooh, no.
The lifestyle was fucked up, man. I mean, but when I was battling M, I already had 3 kids. I'm saying I had my first kid when I was fucking 15, right before my 15th birthday. So by the time I was battling M, I had 3 kids already. You know, when even the Lokes, even the Crips, I believe when the Crips, when they looked at me and they thought I was older than what I was. So they might have had an agenda too. Yeah, I mean, I had a family, I had an apartment, I had a grown-ass woman. Yeah. I'm selling drugs on the block. I'm not from there. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not from there. You know what I mean? I'm eating. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating. You know what I mean? Moving when I'm moving. So I think that they felt like it was an advantage for them too, not knowing I was just a teenager.
You were just advanced. You know what I mean?
You know,
and, you was definitely advanced. So let's fast forward a little bit. So I want to talk to you about how you end up battle rapping. You know what I mean? Like battle rapping in the current era. You know what I mean?
Oh, well,
you already told
in the current era.
Current era. I mean,
I didn't like it.
Let me break it down. You know what I'm saying? The current era, because shit that changed since the acapella format. You know what I mean? Because you
Right.
can still rap on beat because you come from the era of rapping on beat. Because I got to talk about that too. You know what I mean? I just want to talk about the acapella format. You know what I mean? Of the situation. You know what I mean? So how did you get accustomed to the acapella format before we talk about on beat?
Well, you know, when you in the hood, when a motherfucker pull up on you on the block, you know, with his artist or his man or his brother or his, you know, whatever, and niggas want to battle you, it's no beat. You know, it's right then and there. See, but I had a trick. What I would do, right? What I would do is niggas would rap, right? So niggas would be rapping. They'd be rapping. And what I would do is I would beat on the wall.
Jail shit on your chest, nigga.
And I would rap. So I would battle niggas, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? Me circle, you know what I mean? Me circle, you know, circle circuit and, you know, all that. I would rap, but I would have the beat. They didn't have no beat because they wasn't beating on no wall. You feel me? And I got that idea from watching Eric Sermon and Paris Smith in the studio. I got that from watching them just beating on the table.
So you actually seen EPMD in the studio?
Yeah, factual, of course.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. The shit you just skipping over, bro. Stop doing this, man. You was in the studio with
you gotta remember also my brain is scrambled. You know what I'm saying? My brain is not.
God damn, man.
You know, some things I don't like to speak upon because my time zones don't always be on point. My time zones, you know, my mind is a little scrambled. You know what I'm saying? It's a little scrambled. It's a little fucked up. You know?
Man, I feel you, bro. But nah, bro. You know what I mean? But certain type of shit, man, I just need to hear about. Like you was in so EPMD. So I don't want to take away from your thoughts.
You bring your man to the block. Yeah, you bring your man to the block and he want to battle me. And that's how the acapella started, because it's right there on the corner. And then what they started doing was they was having clubs out here like Wetlands. They was having clubs like Albany Manor, hip hop clubs, the Iguana, that you could go to and showcase your talent. I would always go to these battles. $500 prize, you know, studio time, and a limo ride, you know, shit like that. So I would go to these battles and I would win. I would win 2 hours of studio time. I would win a show slot, you know, shit like that. And it got to a point where it was like, oh shit, hold up. I could write a rhyme every day and battle a nigga every day. You know, then I started going around the way to this place called Hardcore the Hip Hop Store. Hardcore the Hip Hop Store was a place where you would come in, rappers would do their in-stores, like back in the days. Wyclef, you know.
That nigga said
they would do in-stores.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They would do in-stores. So at Hardcore the Hip Hop Store, every Wednesday, you could go to Hardcore the Hip Hop Store, you could rap, right? You could rap, you could meet rappers, and you could battle. So I would go with my crew every single Wednesday. Every Wednesday, nigga. Only time I missed a Wednesday is if I was at Rikers out, nigga. You know, out of town.
I had to be in the jig, yeah.
That's a fact. It was times I left Philadelphia, you hear me, on a Monday just to get back to Brooklyn for Wednesday because I had to go to Hardcore the Hip Hop Store because I had to rap that day. You know,
you was that dedicated.
Yeah. And it came a point where you become like the house nigga. You know, you become the house rapper.
Okay,
where
you in the same. I was about to say, nigga, the house nigga.
Yeah, like you would be like the house rapper where I'm in Flatbush. The store was in Flatbush, but say Brownsville came out to Flatbush to Hardcore the Hip Hop Store. I'm representing Flatbush. It got to the point where I'm representing the store now. You know, me and my niggas, we the battle crew of Hardcore the Hip Hop Store. So when you came here to battle, you had to battle me, or you had to battle Lady Raw, or TKO, or Bolo, or Johnny Walker, or any one of them niggas. Lady Raw was the only female we had at the time. You know what I'm saying? So you had to battle one of us to say that you beat somebody. You know, you faced somebody real. Because we was the official niggas, you know what I mean? And that was on beat. So rhyming on beat it was easy to battle on beat because we were already battling on beats at Hardcore the Hip Hop Store. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody came there, nigga, from Buckshot Shorty to fucking Craig Mack, rest in peace, Craig Mack, he came there. Craig Mack came there on a Wednesday. You know what I mean? Thursday, that nigga had me in fucking Detroit. You understand what I'm saying? Scoop me up.
Detroit, like what?
Me.
On some,
I mean,
on some. He had you see that I'm following you, brother. So you linked up with Craig Mack because he seen you that day. Like, how did you end up in Detroit on
right that day? On opening up, he had me opening up on stage, you know, rapping.
Music.
Him and me and a nigga named Nat Burns, because Nat Burns was his original opening up artist. Okay. So, you know, the nigga took me on the road with him, man. He took me to Detroit, Maryland, you know, Philadelphia, a few places. I'm in a bunch of places with Craig Mack, being at Hardcore, the hip hop store. So not only could you battle there, not only could you sharpen your steel there, not only could you meet artists that had deals there, but you had potential to get picked up by somebody. Mm-hmm. You had potential, you know what I mean? So that's what I would do, and battling just became natural. After that is, oh, yo, Black, somebody want to battle. Yeah, all right, whatever, you know. Whatever, I would listen to him. All right. Go home. Go home now. Go home and get your fucking mans before I fuck one of y'all niggas up. Go ahead and go home, get off the block. Don't pop no shit, because you're going to get stomped out here. Go home. Then they would bring me to other niggas' neighborhoods. You know, you go to Harlem. Battling in Harlem. Swave always battled. When I met Swave always battled. That's just what he did. Mm-hmm. And Swave would put me on to the Manhattan scene. Okay. Yeah, he put me on to the Manhattan scene. You know, Joel Santana.
So let me ask you this: like Manhattan is like what we look at. What I look at is Harlem is Manhattan. You know what I mean? Is that a part of the same shit? Harlem.
Yeah, Manhattan and Harlem is the same thing. Yeah, Harlem and Manhattan is the borough. Harlem is the town.
Gotcha.
It's part of the borough.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? That's uptown. That's like you know Club Dreams. You know Club Dreams?
No, bro. You know I ain't a New Yorker, bro. But I'm a historian.
No, I'm talking about Club Dreams in Baltimore.
Nah, bro.
But there's a club out there called Dreams, and around that time, battle rappers was going back and forth, coming in and out of New York, performers and trying to do their shit. So that's basically what it was. It's like every place has a downtown. Every place has an uptown. You know what I mean? Nice. So Harlem is uptown, and where I met Swave at was downtown Manhattan. Harlem is uptown Manhattan. You know what I mean? But they always battled up there. The Murder Mooks, the Loaded Luxes, you know, the Goods and all them niggas. Mm-hmm. Them niggas was always battling. You know, before that Smack shit. It's just that the Smack DVDs made the public see it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Listen, I wish imagine if Smack was there. I wish Smack was there when I did battle the white boy. If Smack was around when I battled Eminem, then the footage would be there now. You understand? You can still go to the footage now and see that nigga got killed.
So if you let me ask you this before I transition. You know what I'm saying? Where you think you would be if that footage was to surface? You know what I mean? Like career-wise. You know what I mean?
When surface now or surface back then?
No, surface now, bro. It's a whole different era right now.
If it's surfaced right now, I'm gonna be honest. If it's surfaced right now, I think the only thing that will happen is that the public will see that he's not the God rapper. He's not the God MC. He's not the rap God. Because God is impeccable. God is omnipotent and omnipowerful and omnipresent. That's it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right? That's the Trinity, right?
Yes, sir.
They'll see that white boy ain't that because he got smashed. Now they say Juice beat him. To me, when he battled Juice, if you watch that battle, both them niggas was trash. That wasn't no good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Talking shit.
Just to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Both them niggas was trash. That wasn't no fire battle like that. You know, they was going off the head. They was freestyling and everything. Me and M shit was a battle. Like me and the white boy really fought. So if Smack DVD had that now, only thing that they would say is he's not the rap god. He's flawed because you know they don't see him as flawed at all. They don't see him as flawed. Now I say I was on drugs in my music. I'm a crackhead. He say he on drugs and his fucking influence. You know, that's why his music is so powerful. Fuck out of here.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, brother. You know what I mean? So you feel like when you battle Buddy, his content lyrically wasn't like that musically?
I never heard him before that, so I wouldn't say musically. Because 6 months later, the Shady LP came out. So he obviously, you know, was already doing music. But he couldn't fuck with me that day.
Right.
That
so
day,
y'all probably, so if anything, like y'all was on the same wavelength, but it's just
yeah,
like
we was on the same wavelength.
White guy,
right? He was the flip side of my coin. Yeah, he was the flip side of my coin. Gotcha. Because you know I would win because you know black rappers didn't rap how I rap. Mm-hmm. That's why I was winning. Because black rappers wasn't talking, you know, no demonic shit. They wasn't talking about fucking the devil's wife, things like that. They wasn't talking about turning their body inside out and battling backwards. They wasn't talking. See, even in my last battle, if you break down the bars against C Double, when you break those bars down, you can hear my mentality as far as battling where I was. Niggas didn't rap like that.
So you
had grave diggers. So you know, grave diggers spoke some sick shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, cause I want to transition from the Eminem shit. So, you know what I mean? So you saying your style never changed? You still is the same nigga. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You felt like I'm asking once again. You know what I mean? You felt like M took remnants of your shit, even though he had his shit coming out 6 months later.
I mean, he said on his album, "I'm the type to act like I don't like it, bite it. The 6 months later, you hear it on my shit." So I took that personally. When niggas on the block brought that to me, I felt like he was talking to me because there was parts of my rhymes.
M was doing that. He was a subliminal,
right,
or he was direct. It depends on the relationship. You know what I mean?
Right, depends on who it was. Right,
yeah,
right.
Facts, bro.
And I heard
Eminem in his early
when they brought the album to me. Right, like just imagine, you know, you sitting there, right? Circle Circuit is sitting in the living room. He's drinking his brew, right? He's sipping on Henny. You met me. You met me. WAYDAH BLACC. I'm in your crib. I'm in your town. I'm rapping. I'm sitting around, just minding my own business, being around you. But 6 months later, I got a podcast called Brooklyn Circuit. And I come out with the AK and all that. You know what I mean?
Man, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nigga,
I come out with that and all that. Right? So for me, when he came out with the, I'm tired of not having a record deal. I'm tired of having to rob and steal. That's my shit, nigga. First of all, you ain't never robbed and stole. You ain't never robbed nobody. So stop that. That's not your line. It's my rhyme. That's my pattern. Because that was my life. That was my mentality. Mm-hmm. I wasn't just kicking rhymes. I was giving you my testimony.
Mm-hmm. On beat.
So that's why, right, that's why I took it personal. But I don't think that if that footage came out tomorrow, ain't no record label gonna call me. It's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same result. No record label gonna call me.
That footage. You know what I mean? So let me.
But what's gonna happen? The battle rap community is definitely gonna look at him differently. Yeah, facts, facts, definitely. I think his fans musically would look at him differently. Bitch in the world, the baddest bitch in the world. You've never seen this bitch do anything remotely repulsive, but this bitch farts in front of your mother at the dinner table.
Damn, shorty, hold that.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for that footage to come out,
it's not a good first impression.
No, it's not. Because remember, Juice can say to the world, I battled him and I beat him because everybody saw it. Mm-hmm. I can't say that to the world. They you know, there's no footage.
You don't have the footage to prove
it. Right. So the footage came out tomorrow. That's all they're gonna say. Oh, WAYDAH wasn't lying. Oh, he wasn't lying. Mm-hmm. That'll expose my age, you know.
Hey, bro, that part one, man. I try to get that out you, pause. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But nah, not trying to expose your age though. But go ahead, I'm listening, baby boy.
You know, that's what that would do, and it might make some people intrigued, right? But you know, the reason why I never really spoke about it was because I didn't have any footage, and it was so many years ago. Like I'm never gonna run into that white boy again. I'm never gonna see him again. So I didn't really give a fuck. But after the C double battle, so many people kept talking about it. Why harp on it? But after C double, people was like, "Oh shit, yeah, I remember when he did this, and I remember when he did that." So then I thought about it. Like, hold up, when I lost against Pyro Tracks, that shit got 8,500 views in like 3 days or whatever. Yeah, I put that battle out. I sounded like shit. I looked it like shit. I was high as a fucking kite. I needed to go to rehab or something. You know what I mean? I was done off. And y'all harped on that, and y'all judged me on that. I never read so many negative comments about me in my life. So what that made me do is go hard for the C double battle.
100.
That's what that made me do.
Now let me ask you this: because so were niggas wrong to criticize you, bro? Because some of them comments might have been love, bro. No. You know what I mean? To help you.
No, it wasn't love. It wasn't love. But it wasn't no love. Wasn't no love. If you go to YouTube and you look at them comments, wasn't no love.
I'm asking.
Wasn't no love.
He said, nah. He's like, nigga, fuck these niggas. Wasn't no love. But it made you switch your shit up because you used to tough love.
Yeah, because I know that I'm better than that. That's one. I know that I'm better than that. That's one. I know that I'm better than that. And I also knew that that was only my second battle in 20 years. You understand? My second battle in 20 fucking years. 2 decades.
You got to come back. Yeah.
I had to prove something to myself at that point after Pyro Tracks. Because I can't take nothing from Pyro Tracks. He showed up. He performed like he was supposed to. He was flawless. He never stumbled. He never stuttered. He never stopped. He never forgot his bars. He performed. He wrote for me. You understand? So I can't take nothing from him. But I also know me, I was not at 100%. I wasn't even at 90%. I wasn't even at 80%. I was bullshitting my day out. You know? I come there with 30 motherfuckers. I'm like this, nigga. I got mad Crips.
Fuck y'all. Yeah, I got the guys.
Yeah, fuck is y'all niggas talking about?
Yeah.
I got a bottle of Remy. I got a bottle of Henny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a fucking ounce of butter on me.
Yeah.
I'm doing me. I'm feeling like a superstar. And Suede told me, he said, yo, listen, if you don't calm down, I'm gonna leave your ass here. So you know what I told him? Oh my God. I said, yo. I said, you gonna leave me? Oh, word of mother, Harry? I said, nigga, I'm gonna do better than you did on Verbal Warzone. That's what I said to Suede.
Yeah, cause I seen him versus Butter. Him versus Butter.
He turned around.
Him versus Butter.
That was fire. That was fire. But I was popping shit. I'm gonna do better than you, nigga. That nigga turned around and got in the car and left me. He looked at me and said, you gonna have to learn the hard way. Cause this ain't the streets, nigga. And this ain't back in the days. This is now. You know? And I should have listened to him, but I didn't. But losing the Pyro Tracks made it that much better to kick C double ass.
Let's talk about that. You know what I'm saying? So knowing your history now, bro, you know what I'm saying? Knowing your history, how do you feel about doing a battle with C double? You know what I mean?
That shit felt great, bro. That shit felt great. That shit felt great.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying because you got history,
C double's right. C double's a great contender. C double's a great contender. Yeah, he's a great contender. I never slept on C double. I never took it for granted. If anything, I felt like I was the underdog, and I felt that Verbal Warzone.
You felt like you were the underdog?
That nigga. Yeah, I was the underdog because I just stunk the whole place up. You know what I'm saying? I just stunk the whole place up, 60 days, 70 days prior.
But that shit was in Brooklyn. That's why.
Steele from Smith & Wesson. Steele from Smith & Wesson came there for VVS Verbal. Shout out to VVS Verbal. And Steele, this is a legend. This is Smith & Wesson. The nigga said to me, he said, yo, listen. He said, yo, I came here with Verbal. He said, but I came here to see your battle. Make sure you tear this shit up. So as I'm rhyming, and I looked to my left, still going like this.
Nigga. But Smith & Wesson,
so I felt I had a lot to prove. I had a lot to prove to my battle league. You You understand what I'm saying? Who was representing me. I had a lot to prove to Team Homie. I didn't have to go through a lot of the preliminaries that other niggas have to go through to become a Team Homie member. So, you know, when Swave was getting a phone call the next day, like, yo, man, fuck is up with your jailbird friend? Like, fuck out of here. This little Crip nigga, that nigga suck. That nigga trash. Fuck that nigga Team Homie. It was an embarrassment. It was an embarrassment on my brand. It was an embarrassment for my people. And it was an embarrassment on my soul. It stained my soul. It stained my brain. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know for a fact that I'm better than that. Remember when Mike bit this nigga Holyfield?
Yeah.
Mike didn't want to bite that nigga Holyfield. He was angry. I was there. You understand? He was angry. It wasn't that he bit him because he couldn't beat him. He bit him because he was frustrated and he was getting illegal hits as well. So with this one, I said, you know what? Y'all fucked up so bad. I can't be on no Facebook and no Instagram talking about nothing. I didn't even really promote it until the week of the battle because I stunk up the place so bad. Ain't no way in the world I can say I beat Eminem and play that battle for nobody. But then that's not true because Eminem versus Juice, that shit sucked. So many great battle rappers.
If you compare and contrast, I understand what you're saying. Yeah,
it sucked. That shit sucked. When you watch Juice and M, that shit was trash.
No,
so when I watch niggas like Loaded Lux choke, when I watch niggas like that, the greats, everybody fucks up. Michael Jordan ain't shoot 100%.
And then he didn't go 8 for 8, bro. He went 6 for 8 on the championship. You know what I'm saying? Niggas forgot about them first two. You know what I mean? I'm a Jordan nigga. You know what I mean? Like you don't win all the time.
Mayweather undefeated, right? Mayweather's undefeated, but he ain't knock out everybody.
Hell no. And Zab would have beat his ass, my nigga. If Zab would have really got in his bag, if niggas remember Pretty Boy Floyd days, nigga Zab was about to beat his ass.
Right. So when it came to C Double, who's a dope MC, you know, he's a dope rapper. I say MC because to me he's more than a rapper. You know what I'm saying? He's a master of ceremony. You know what I'm saying? He's an MC. You know what I mean? So I said, you know what? He's gonna go hard on me. But what I did was I didn't fall into his psychological game, which he was playing from early. Because he was playing the psychological game.
I know this nigga, bro. What do you mean by
he was doing shit
psychological
game? He was doing shit like getting on Facebook. You ain't no fucking Crip, nigga. Who you know from LA? I bet you I know more big homies than you. I bet you I this and I bet you I that. And he almost got me. What? He almost got me to say the wrong fucking thing. You understand? What you sucking your teeth for? Yeah, but what you sucking your teeth for? There ain't no reason to suck your teeth for, girl.
Hey man, you got little babies over there, man.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You don't suck your teeth for me. This ain't your house. My shit.
Out the
my
gate.
House. This ain't your house.
Out the gate.
What you talking about? Sucking your teeth. So, you know, where was I at? C Double. So when he said that, he almost got me to say some wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? He said, what first? Jordan 6'4" in the ship.
No, I got that.
I don't know about that, Mike.
No, bro, I got that. Keep C Double, bro. I got that. That's my little brother. Yeah, that's Window.
So
Window, man, almost, shout out.
Because you know what's up. Go ahead. You know, men have an ego. Men have an ego and a complex. You know, so he almost got me to say some wild shit. You know, by the shit that he was saying to me. And then I thought about it, like, hold up, I can't fall for this nigga's game. So I don't know nobody from LA who I know. Then I thought about it. What the fuck does that even matter? Right. It don't matter who the fuck I know. You don't know me from a hole in the wall. You don't know me. You don't know me because if you did know me, you wouldn't even be talking to me the way you talk. At all. Not taking nothing from C Double. I'm talking any individual. If you know me, you know that everything you saying out your mouth is a falsity. And you know that if you know me, you wouldn't be in front of my person talking to me like that. Because I'm not, it's not one of those. You understand what I'm saying? It's not one of those. So I almost fell for the mind tricks of C Double the Indiana. And then I found out he was Crip. So when I found out, I said, oh, this nigga's a Crip, and he trying to trick me up. I said, nah, I ain't going. I'm not.
Hold on, you said he's a Crip. I thought he was GD, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know what bro.
You told me he was a Crip. Yo, CW, you told me you was a Crip, and you better be a fucking Crip. That's what you said you was,
me
right?
GD, bro. Let me tell you what. And that's my brother. Like, bro, duh, what you doing, nigga? I got you pictures you throwing forks up, bro. We gotta keep it real, bro. What are you, bro?
Yeah.
But
told me he was a Crip.
All right, go ahead.
So and when I didn't fall for it, the writing became easier. Because at first it was all, yo, what the fuck you talking about? You know, it was some gangster shit.
Right.
And then, you know, my man, my boy Crack, one of my partners in After Dawn Entertainment. Shout out to Crack, shout out to Junie Love. That's Charles Blackstock on Facebook, and that's OTR Junie Love on Instagram. Shout out to my peoples.
Plug.
My team told me, stop letting these niggas get inside your head by telling you some street shit that ain't real. Stop letting the streets dictate what battle rap is. Battle rap is the WWE of hip hop. These niggas is faking. These niggas are not no gangsters. So you can't match your gangster with these rappers.
Hey man, wifey right here, you know what I'm saying? Much
hey
love.
Wifey, how you doing, Wifey?
Good, how you
Hey,
doing?
what's going on? I'm alive and well. It's good to meet you. You know?
Good to meet you too. That's all you can ask for nowadays.
That's all we can ask for. COVID free. You know what I
mean? For real. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, brother.
Nigga,
go ahead.
I'm still doing quarantine kisses with my wife, nigga. But yeah, so I couldn't allow that to happen. I couldn't allow him to bring me into his world of mind fuck. And the writing became easier, and it became straight battle rap. And I started tapping into a little bit of what I used to do.
What you mean?
Just a little bit.
What you used to do?
Just the type of bars I used to say. You know, I was able to tap into that realm because for me, every song is different, every beat is different, and it takes a different mentality and sometimes a different personality. I might pop an E-pill and just become this horn dog. But then I might drink, let's say, a Johnny Walker and smoke a Black and Mild, and now I'm back in my pimping days. I might smoke some dust and I want to rob somebody. So I started being able to write under these different feelings and these different mindsets, which are really truthfully personalities of a person. We all have multiple personalities.
Facts.
All of us. It's just that when it becomes sickening
for everything, brother.
Yes. It only becomes sickening when you can't get out of that personality, when you can't switch it, when the brain takes over and your personality start to run you. That's when it becomes a disease and a sickness.
Nah, that's a fact.
But we all have different personalities.
Yeah, and they want to fucking act like there's something that they're not, because certain type of personalities, it's a character for people. Do you agree?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because like, bro, like when I talk about personalities, this is within myself. You know what I mean? Not I'm trying to pretend to be a character. You know what I'm saying? You see the difference? What I'm saying?
Right. This is what's inside of me. You understand what I'm saying? This is pause. This is my inner being. So you might hear a rhyme like you might hear some shit. You know, I got four bitches on the strip. All I could think about is money. That's go-go black. If you hear me robbing somebody, it's another black. You're talking about CRIP'N, that's another black. But when you're talking about battling, that's the MC in me. That has nothing to do with anything else but rap.
Yeah, nigga.
You understand what I'm saying? That's the demon. The demon is gonna talk to you from a rap perspective. You know, I've been here. I lived twice in the last 1,000 years. Stood on my knees and shed 1,000 tears. P89 lead a crowd in fear. Platinum bars to get me up out of here. That's Iron Rod fighting Nimrod. I spit blasphemy to offend God. You know, shit like that. That's a different
Nimrod to a
personality.
Boy, yeah. Talk
That's
to
a
me.
different personality. You understand what I'm saying?
Talk
And
to me.
that personality is what I ran with the C double battle. I tried to run with that. And basically my whole thing is to say shit that my opponent would never say. You're never gonna think of these bars. You're never gonna think of this. You know what I'm saying? You know why you're not gonna think of it? Because you too busy going at me with the gun bar. Yeah, I got a lot of gun bars, but truthfully, when you listen to it, it's really about killing your kids and raping your mother and throwing your son out of a fucking window. That's really, you know, that's the basis of my shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it.
That's the gate. Demented shit. You know what I mean? That's the shit
Yeah,
that's going, you
that's
know what I mean? Demented shit. But
yeah, that's
that
where I'm
goes
at
to
with it.
show, you know what I mean, your writing process and your mind state and when you write, my nigga. You saying to say the wickedest shit, you know what I mean? Wickedest shit. Like, man. So that was your whole mind up. So let's talk about that you battle C-Dub. Since we on this popped it out between you and C-Dub. Talk to BBV.
The day of C double, I was sober as a motherfucker.
Yo, you hear me?
You hear me? You hear me?
Yeah, you choppy, bro.
I would drink.
I don't see you. I don't hear you, bro. Like you choppy up, bro. You know what I mean? Like this happened the last time. Goddamn, why? When we get into some shit, man. Where you at, boy? Well, I don't know what happened, so we gonna try to do this shit again, bro. You know what I'm saying? PPV, you know what I'm saying? Indiana, the GOAT, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?